Hello, Storm Antoni has been named by the Met Office, the first named storm since February 2022, and it's because we're expecting unseasonable wind and rain to arrive during the peak of the UK holiday season. Now, this streak of cloud across the Atlantic shows Storm Antoni arriving, and initially it's the rain that will push into western parts of the UK during Friday evening, and overnight that rain turns particularly heavy across Northern Ireland. The brighter colours here indicating those heavier spells of rain, and it's southern and eastern parts of Northern Ireland most at risk. Now, this comes after Northern Ireland's wettest July on record, so we don't need more rain here, and the heavy nature of the rain means that in 3 or 4 hours we could see as much as 30 millimetres falling in places, and overall through the night and into Saturday, 30 millimetres widely, 60 millimetres in places, 70 millimetres perhaps over the Mourne Mountains, and that could cause localised flooding, so a yellow warning in force for the rain in Northern Ireland. By this stage on Saturday morning, as many people are waking up, the rain is setting in also across parts of England and Wales, heavy over western hills in particular, but also some heavy showers drifting into northern England, affecting much of Scotland, slow-moving downpours, and the showers replacing the rain across Northern Ireland. But there's a signal for some fairly intense rainfall across central parts of the UK as well for a time during Saturday afternoon, so that needs keeping an eye on. Nevertheless, it's after the main band of rain clears and a drier afternoon arrives across southwestern parts that the winds pick up. So first we've got the rain, then we've got the strengthening winds. This is the sequence through Friday evening and into the start of Saturday. Here's Storm Antoni, and it's on the southern flank of Antoni that we're going to see the strongest winds. The colours here correspond to the key on the right, 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts for many, and perhaps a little more for exposed locations. Initially, it's Irish sea coast, then into parts of South Wales and southwest England, and then those strong winds later on Saturday afternoon transfer along the English Channel. So yellow warning in force for the winds, and we are expecting 40 miles an hour widely inland, with some exposed locations seeing 55 miles an hour. And around coasts, 60 to 65 miles an hour, particularly for exposed southwestern coasts and West Wales. And with those kinds of wind speeds occurring during a Saturday in the school holidays, when lots of people are camping, caravanning, taking part in outdoor activities, visiting the beaches in this very busy part of the world, well, that's why we're expecting these kinds of winds to cause the kinds of impacts that we wouldn't necessarily experience on a random Tuesday in February. That's why this storm has been named to raise awareness of the kinds of impacts and the kinds of risks that could be associated with these winds at this time of year. They include the heavy rain, of course, that I mentioned across Northern Ireland, but also other parts of the UK at risk of these heavy showers and longer spells of rain during Friday night and into Saturday. And then transport disruptions. So do check before heading out that the roads are okay, ferries could be disrupted as well, train lines and so on, and the beaches, large waves and the risk of particularly strong winds around coasts with flying debris a concern. And so certainly check conditions before heading to the coast. It could be very hazardous. And the advice obviously is to stay up to date with the forecast, and you can do that by following the Met Office on social media, keeping up to date with the Met Office website and the app. Stay safe. Bye-bye.